more regarding to Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti in as far as the penalty taker. Let me tell you something. The other day, Benzema, when he failed during in the penalty against Osasuna, it was the 5th one out of 10 in the last season, right? And 3 of them against Osasuna. So it is not the first time. Real Madrid, on the other side, has been failing penalties. The other day, Hazard, he failed his penalty as well against Celta de Vigo, which is not great news, of course. And so for so many people out there, we should reconsider the option of Benzema as the first penalty taker. Well, let me tell you, Ancelotti decided not to change anything, and for him, Karim Benzema will continue being the first penalty taker for Real Madrid. Okay, so nothing is going to change. Nothing. Okay, I mean, it's a proof of trust. I was going to say love, but it's a proof of trust by Carlo Ancelotti for Karim Benzema, and I'm okay with that. I mean, you cannot blast a player for failing a penalty, but let me tell you something. It is not the first one. It is not the first one. It is the 5th one, right? It is the 5th time Benzema has failed with the penalties, right? So, man, we have to be really careful with this, because sometimes the friendship is not good for anybody, okay? So, I don't know what Carlo Ancelotti thinks about that, but my opinion is we should be extremely careful with this. Because if he's failing, it is probably because he's a very good player in other skills, right? But not taking penalties. So we should start to think about other players shooting the penalties, right? I don't know what Carlo Ancelotti has in mind, man, but I'm not very, very convinced by the fact Karim Benzema continued to be in the penalty taker. So let's see what happens, and we will have to wait a little bit as usual. And I don't know, let's see.